Hello my beautiful viewers on my channel James Higgins Open World. As you can see, I've given myself an haircut, skinhead. Right, what this video is about is the Mandela effect. I hear you ask, what is the Mandela effect? Well, just one second and I'm going to tell you. Just one second. What is the Mandela effect? The Mandela effect is a phenomenon that makes us question even the most mundane memories from the past. In June 2019, the famed New York Times crossword puzzle made it the theme and defined it as a recent redefinement of false memory that typically refers to pop culture or current event references. Right. But basically, personally, I believe it to be human memory. When you watch, I watched a lot of these Mandela effects videos on YouTube, and I've talked about it on my channel. And it is human memory, but if there is an element of truth in it, to me, it can only be two possibilities. One, that somehow, unbeknown to all of us, we're moving from one reality to another constantly. Every now and again, we jump to a parallel universe. What I mean by parallel universe is, there's a theory that there's other versions of us in a parallel universe. There's another version of me, another version of everyone who's watching this video now in a parallel universe. Like me sitting here in another universe, I could be going outside, or I could be going for a ride, or, you know, for everything, every second, like little parallels go off like that. There's that, or if it is real, it might be time travel. Might be mankind might have invented time travel in the future, and time travelers are messing about in time. And that's why we're seeing. That's why all these Mandela effects are happening. But to me, if it was time travel, I can't see how we'd know anything about it anyway. To be honest, really, to be honest, there's a few famous ones. Just one second. Like the actress Kate Beckinsale. Now, I always thought, to be honest with you, it was Beckinsdale. And not just me, other people thought that as well. A lot of other people thought that. Her father was in Porridge, played Gopper in Porridge. And I always thought it was Beckinsdale. I was shocked when it was Beckinsale. But that's what it is. You Wikipedia it, it's Beckinsale, but loads of people thought it was Beckinsdale. But saying that, I'll give you an example why another reason why I think it's human memory. There was a football song called Football's Coming. You know the song. You know, football's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. You know, 30 years of Hearst. It was never 30 years of Hearst. I always thought it. The only reason I always thought it was 30 years of Hearst, because I could have sworn it was 30 years of Hearst, because Jeff Hearst was in the video when he came past when that particular line came on. But it wasn't. It wasn't. You know, even listening to it today, I can. If I'm not concentrating, it just sounds like 30 years of Hearst, but it's not. It's 30 years of hurt. You Google the Football's Coming Home song and click the lyrics. It's not 30 years of Hearst, it's 30 years of hurt. So that was me not listening hard enough to the lyrics. You know, it's like there's a famous Queen song. We are the champions, my friends. Do and we'll diddle. I can't remember the rest of the lyrics. You know, but at the end it says, "We are the champions, of the world. You know, but on some of the singles at the end, it doesn't say we are the champions of the world. It just says we are the champions. But if you watch all the live videos, Live Aid and all the rest of it, all these live, a lot of them, and on some of the vinyl as well, it will say, we are the champions of the world. So there's a bit of, so obviously Queen didn't stick to we are the champions of the world and all of their material, the outputted, you know. Some of them, it does say we are the champions of the world. Some of them, the song ends with, we are the champions, you know, ends like that. But you watch Live Aid, and when he sings that song, it'll go, we are the champions of the world, you know. It's a better ending for a song in a thing, isn't it? In a, you know, on stage. Freddie Mercury was just amazing, you know. He died in 1991. Unbelievable. No. It's 30 years ago. I can't believe it. You can't. I mean, I'm heterosexual, you know. I've got nothing against gays, lesbians, live and let live, but I had a few tears when Freddie died, because I thought he was really amazing singer, one of the greatest singers ever. Queen was just amazing. Some of their songs will live forever. You know, oh, amazing. But getting back to the Mandela effect, well, I think it's human memory, personally. I mean, you may think different if you've read up about it. The Mandela effect, you may think different, but it's like when people who talk about it and do videos about it, they always say, a lot of them, it's usually 50-50, and that saying to me really, well, it probably is human memory, to be honest, you know, and what have you, you know. It's like, the other thing is, you see, today is, I'm 52, right, and when I was out of school in 84, and when I was at school, there was no internet. The young have no clue, really. 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds, they've got no clue. There was hardly anything, really. There was no internet, there was no mobile phones, there was no social media, you know. Most people use CBs to talk to people far away. CB radio, Google that, and and amateur radio, Google that as well. You know, they use that. I mean, the modern internet, I forget the exact date when it really took off. I think it was sometime in the late 90s, really. Yeah. Broadband and all that, you know. And that's the way it's been since. But no, there was nothing. There was only 3 channels on TV back then. Different world, Paul, mate, isn't it? Different world. That's what I mean, lad. Get in there. Yeah, so... yeah, different world. Totally different world. Yeah. I think it was a better world in some ways, you know, than today. The world seems to have become more dangerous, I think. And I'm not talking about the pandemic now. I'm just talking about life in general, you know. Yeah. I mean, like, you forever these days bombarded with scam phone calls. You know, you get them ringing you up, don't you? They'll say, oh, you're in a car crash. What have you? We've heard you were in a car crash. In a car crash. I say to her, I wasn't in a car crash. I haven't got a car. You know, scammers and all that, you know. Hey, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little video on the Mandela effect. And I'll see you on the next one. Hey.